we live? I think we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yeah! It's the Back to Brag New Year's Eve special with your host, Christian Bacigaluppi. Yay! Aren't you so happy? Hey, did you know at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the first time zone hits the new year, or hits a new day, either way. And that would be a little place I like to call Kilbarty. Hold on, I have it on my phone. We will pull that up. I have it pulled up. I don't have it pulled up, but I have it. Easy access. Kiribati. We're not going to focus. Come on. You can focus. It's spelled Kiribati, and they are in Line Islands time. Right now, where I am, east coast of Hollywood, the Hollywood of the East Coast. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's 4:48 a.m. Very close. And in Kiritimati, that's a city in Kiribati, in the time zone known as Line Islands time, it is 11:49 and 10 seconds. We're almost 10 minutes away from the new year. I'd like to take this time to drink a 5 energy. This is not a paid advertisement. It's early, and I've been up all night, and I might need this to get through. So we were going to start this at like 5, when we thought this happened at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, then we found out about Line Islands time, and that kind of messed things up. So we had to rush everything to get things ready for this. Do we have the, there we go. By the way, if you want to say anything, let me turn the slide off because there's glare, and that's terrible. And now it's really dark. It's so dark. It's like a DC movie. Yeah, I can make... There we go. I'm gonna need that thing though. I should look at the camera, not that. So anyway, 5 energy. It's 11:50 and 39 seconds. I have the power. We're almost to the new year. I think I'm gonna... Crap, I need an extra light. No, I can't use that. Crap. We'll just keep it intimate and whatnot. And now that's glare behind me. 1 second. How's that, ladies and gentlemen? You like that? Do you? Do you like that? You know who doesn't like that? I think I came up with that because he didn't make the playoffs today. Talking about Kirk Cousins, who I love Kirk Cousins, and he didn't make the playoffs because he didn't get it done against the Bears. And I don't really have much of an excuse this time for him. Still think he's a great quarterback. Anyway, so this little shindig we're doing was supposed to start an hour before the countdown, before the new year in Kiribati. I think that's how you pronounce it, Kiribati. And we're less than 9 minutes away. I gotta find a version of Old Lang Syne to sing with. So while I do that, let me play a little ditty for you from Free for All Radio. Free for All Radio, actually, hold on. Give me a second, jeez. On YouTube, it's spelled F4A Radio, all one word. Yeah, that's not working. F4, you know, F4A Radio if you're watching this live. And I don't think it's going to come up. Dang it. Anyway. I lost my train of thought. Here's a song from them, from that station. What that station does promotes independent, lesser known music. They'll promote bigger known music if they want to, but I don't think they really need them. Yes, for some people it's still Christmas. So anyway, what I'm saying is, now we got to figure out what to use out of that whole hour of stuff we had planned with 7 minutes left. So 2018 was definitely the year of you're either pro or anti-Trump, which is probably you could say the second year, maybe even the third year of that, and it's getting annoying. Because pretty much the whole thing with Trump, everything's up in the air. The North Korea denuclearization, it's still up in the air. The Mueller investigation, still up in the air. The Chinese trade deal, still up in the air. The wall, still up in the air. Everything's up in the air. But let's not talk about that, because that's very not bipartisan. What did we say in WWE about John Cena and Roman Reigns? Polar? He's polarizing, yes. The polarizing subject, and we're trying to bring people together for this celebration of the new year, which the new year on planet Earth starts in less than 6 minutes. I have my drink. Here's a drink. It's got a little bit of in it. Not that I want to drink a lot of that right after I drink a 5-hour energy. But Back to Brag has a bunch of stuff coming out in the new year. On this channel, on Back to Brag Gaming, on Back to Brag Sports, on Back to Brag News, Free for All Radio, or FRF. No, it's starting to play something else. F4A Radio. All of them are gonna get busy, so to speak. So why don't you get on YouTube, which you're already on if you're watching this. Back to Brag, all one word, BAC, the number 2, Brag, BRAGG. Like all 4 of them, turn on notifications, and then go find Free for All Radio, which is, like I said, the letter F, the number 4, the letter A, and then the word radio. And then go find all this stuff on Facebook. So we're less than 4 minutes away. Let's pull up the actual time. Ooh, geez, we're less than 3 minutes away. It's 11:57 over there. I would love to pull a video of what's going on over there. I've never seen Kabarji. But yeah, let's pull up Old Lang Syne. I also have the words to Old Lang Syne because what are the words to Old Lang Syne? It's not even old. It's Auld Lang Syne. It's like German or Asian or something. I guess German. I don't know what would be Asian about. Sorry, I was thinking about what was the movie? Cable Guy. Ben Stiller plays pretty much the Menendez brothers, and there's a video clip, and well, it's kind of like Menendez brothers thing, where one twin kills the other twin, and he tries to blame it on Asians, and then there's a whole recording of him calling the police, and as far as like, I think some Asians came in and killed my brother. They were speaking some sort of language. Pretty sure it was Asian. I can deliver that better once I hear it more recently than probably a year ago. No, it's not what I went to press. Like I said, we'd been way more prepared if our crack research team wasn't on crack and would known 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time was the time when the shindig started, not when 6 a.m. That's what I'm looking for. And time's a ticking. Will I find Auld Lang Syne in less than a minute? I should be able to just put old. There we go. Do you want the acoustic or rock version? Let's go rock. That's what we're gonna do. And we are less than 20. We're 20 seconds away from the new year in Kiribati. Here we go. Here's a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Happy New Year in Kiribati on planet Earth. It's officially 2019. The new year is here. Should old jump the gun. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Old Lang Syne, whatever that means. Poor Old Lang Syne, my dear, poor Old Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of Old Lang Syne. We twa high run about the braes and pooed the gwins fine. What? But we've wandered many weary foot since days of Old Lang Syne. We twa what? In the burn fray, morning sun till 9. But seas between us braid have roared since the days of Old Lang Syne. For Old Lang Syne, my dear, for Old Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of Old Lang Syne. Oh Lord, there's more. And surely you'll be your pint stout, and surely I'll be mine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for Old Lang Syne. I show you the words, but it would be blurry. And there's a hand, my trusty fear, and Gee's a hand, oh fine. And we'll take a right Gee. Willie Walt, what? For Old Lang Syne. For Old Lang Syne, my dear. For Old Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. It's 2019. What are you going to do with yourself? What are you going to do with your life? I really should have recorded that. Oh well. But that's a good question. What are you going to do with your life? Or with your year? Oh, you didn't even do a toast. Cheers. It's Dr. Pepper and Fireball. Or unless I'm not allowed to drink on YouTube, and then in which case it's not Fireball. But yes, what are your resolutions? This is what I want to say. Just because you mess up on resolution doesn't mean you quit it. So like, oh, I'm going to hit the gym hard this year. If you miss a day, it's okay. Just do better the next time. So if you go a week, like your first week, you hit the gym 4 times, try to do it again. Then do 5, do 6. Well, I don't know how many days you do. Say you want to go 6 times a week, because that's part of my thing. I want to do, actually, since I'm going to be training for a Ninja Warrior, it's going to be 2 workouts a day, except for Sunday. But I'm starting the first week with 1 workout a day. If I mess up, I'm not going to quit. If I only get 1 workout in one of those days, I'm like, oh, I broke my resolution, I'm done. Rome wasn't built in a day. You gotta keep at it. Like, whatever the heck your resolution is. You know what? And we're going to get to something with holidays. Sorry. Because on this channel, we're going to have a holiday heads-up show. It's a Facebook page already, where we list what holidays are coming and how to celebrate. Anyway, practice your resolution till you get to Lent. When you get to Lent, that's when you go hardcore. For those 40 days, even if you don't celebrate Lent, do something for Lent that betters you. Like, I'm not Catholic, so I don't celebrate Lent. But last year, I finally observed Lent. I cut out 2 things from my diet, and I felt fantastic. And then when I brought them back in my diet, I did them in moderation. So whatever your resolution, if it's, maybe it's to quit drinking. First week, have a drink on the weekend. It's fine. Well, I don't know. I'm talking, like, if you drink every day before your resolution, you're in the new year, go sober the whole week. And if you really need a drink, take a drink on the weekend. Moderation. Practice for Lent. And again, if you mess up, don't just quit and then like, oh, I messed up. Chug, 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 chug. Of course, with addiction, that's a little different. Because sometimes it's like, oh, if I have a drink of this, I'll mess up. You're like, I can't believe I did that. More. That's just water. You know what I mean? Do you? I'm trying to think of other resolutions. So, like mine, I'm cutting soda out of my diet, except for when I eat certain foods. I don't eat fried chicken, pizza, popcorn. I think those are the main ones. I don't want to drink milk or water, which is what I usually drink. Sometimes I'll drink sweet tea, but sometimes that's not an option. I'm trying to cut high fructose corn syrup out of my diet in general anyway. I mean, on occasion, that's fine, which is where soda comes in. So I don't want like the high fructose corn syrup teas in my diet. So I'm not gonna. So if I'm gonna, for starters, I don't like teas with high fructose corn syrup. It just doesn't taste right. It's like syrup water. And if I'm gonna have high fructose corn syrup, I might as well be in a Coke. Because I'm also trying to get away from the caffeine, sorta, which is weird because I drink the 5-hour energy in moderation. But it's a little different. The 5-hour energy has that B12 that comes with it and helps you prolong. I drink a Coke. Once that caffeine's done, I'm out. Or any caffeinated soda. But I'm rambling. But I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's okay to mess up on your resolutions. It's not about not messing up. It's about you're going to stick with it. Anyway, speaking of holidays, let's look at holidays that are coming up this week. And so what this is kind of, which will be on this channel, the Holiday Heads Up show, or the holiday show, really. But it's pretty much to go along with the Facebook page, Holiday Heads Up. We'll give you a heads up of the holidays coming so you can celebrate. Even those little ones, because little ones kind of help you muddle through somehow. As the song says, the Christmas song says, well, I don't know about you, but once these holidays end, because officially Christmas doesn't end until January 5th is the last day of Christmas, 12 days of Christmas. I got a little thing in the other room. It's like a little gift every day. It's cool. It makes it, you wean off Christmas, because I can't take that hard, Christmas is over. Like, anyway, I'm trying to look up this stuff. And while I look up this stuff, let's play another song from Free For All Radio. Alright, so let me tell you what Free For All Radio does. It has a few options, but it's pretty much trying to promote unsigned, independent artists to get their name out. Because you can put your song on YouTube, but if you don't have any followers, no one's going to listen to it. Not that Free For All Radio has a lot of followers, but it's building followers. So you can take advantage of that on Facebook, their followers there, because they'll post your videos there. They've been posting people's videos all year. And if you want, you can give them one of your videos to put on their channel, and then they'll put whatever info you want in their description. And then people are like, oh yeah, I like that song. Click the link to his Facebook or click the link to his website. That's what it does. So here is a song from Tommy Simmons Jr. It's a cover of George Jones's Choices, which is kind of appropriate for the day. As I look up holidays in January.
Since the day that I was born, there were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here to die. Living and dying with the choices I made. I was tempted by an early Oh, I never turned it down. There were loved ones, but I turned them all. Why living and dying with the choices I've made? I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here tonight, living and dying with the choices I've made. I guess I'll pay for the things that I have done. If I could go back, oh Lord knows I'd run, but I'm still losing. This game of life I play, living and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, I wouldn't be here dying, living and dying with the choices I've living and dying with the choices
I like that version. Anywho, so the holidays coming up. First off, January is National Bath Safety Month. Probably not a big deal unless you have kids. If you have kids or expecting kids, good time to read up on some bath safety. National Blood Donor Month. I've never donated blood, but if I was gonna, this would be the month to do it. National Braille Literacy Month. I guess if you think you might ever need Braille, not that you're gonna go blind, but interaction with the deaf, I guess. Doesn't hurt to know. There's no knowledge that is not power. Doesn't hurt to know that. It's also National Hobby Month. Get a new hobby. Look into it. Actually, it's not bad. Broaden your horizon. Now, like these last three, and this with a lot of these holidays, because there's like one for every day. A lot of them, it help you figure out what you want for dinner or lunch or to drink in this case. Because hot tea month. What do you want to drink? Give me hot tea. National Oatmeal Month. Well, I guess you know what you're having for breakfast, or maybe throw that in a couple of times a week or this month if you don't usually. Actually, I got some oatmeal packets in my kitchen that I should start eating. I bought blueberries just for the oatmeal, and I haven't. And National Soup Month. So there's actually a really good soup mix at Walmart. It comes in like a green packet. I can't think of the brand. Sorry, whatever company you are. I think one of the chili is called Darn Good Chili. So anyway, here's the holidays for this first month, and I'll give you all the way to the 7th. It's New Year's Day. Duh. You probably already have some tradition that some people eat sauerkraut or black-eyed peas for good luck, so apparently eat something nasty for good luck. It's also National Hangover Day. No, really? January 2nd is Run Up the Flagpole and See If Anyone Salutes Day. I think I can look up what that is. Let's see what it is. Run it up the flagpole and see if anyone salutes day is an expression. It means to float an idea to see what people think, or if they know. The term is commonly used in advertising print. Run it up the top down. Run it up the flagpole to see if anyone salutes day is set aside to allow people to do just that. Be creative today. Use this day to try and test new ideas and concepts. Don't limit the ideas to business applications. Add it to your personal life. Try out a new dress or clothing style, perhaps a different haircut, or maybe buy a new house flag and run it up the flagpole, see if anyone salutes or even notices. So it's pretty much try something new day. So that's how you celebrate. It's a day to try something new. New year, new you. All right. The third, there's 3 of them. Sorry. It's festival. No, I'm going to do that one. It's 3 here. It's Festival of Sleep Day, Fruitcake Toss Day, and Humiliation Day. Let's just, like, I can't see why that would. Humiliation Day is not a day to humiliate someone. Rather, it should be viewed as a time to recognize the negativity of humiliating somebody or a group. Perhaps too many people associate humbleness with humility, so they think today is a day to be humble. Being humble is good virtue. Humiliation is a negative impression placed upon someone, which is not so good. Let's all use this special day to remind us to avoid humiliating anyone for any reason, i.e., bullying. It's kind of National Don't Bully Nobody Day. So, National Fruitcake Day, Fruitcake Toss Day. I would think it's a good day to go clean your fridge out because you probably got some stuff in there from Christmas that might be time to toss, among other things. Good day to get that fridge cleaned out, you know what I mean? What they say is, oh, this website is holidayinsights.com. Oh, la, la, la. 10 more minutes left in this show. Really wanted to even out, so it should have been done 5 minutes ago. But we're in our stride here. Fruitcake Toss Day is your opportunity to finally throw away the old fruitcake. After the holidays are over, it's time to bring in the new and toss out the old. Today is the day that the fruitcake goes. Hooray! There's no one way to toss the old fruitcake. Blah, 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 blah. Talks about you can have fun with it. But I'm going to say, clean out your damn fridge. I like fruitcake. Like, I got fruitcake in the fridge, eat it, it's good. And then Festival of Sleep Day. Hard thing about that is, that's like the day everyone gets back into their thing, pretty much. Like, kids going back to school, probably. Oh, school must. At this point, if you're giving them this first and second off, you really should just let them have the rest of the week off, I think. Anywho, just try to get a good night's sleep. Like, go to bed early. You're still recovering probably from New Year's. Perfect time to get back in the. Like, if you're like me, Like, when it's midnight, it's like, hey, we made it to midnight, let's go to sleep. Like, no. Evil Christian, the Christian that wants to hang on to those habits that the resolutions are going to get rid of. He tries to stay awake as long as possible because it's not really the new year until I fall asleep. Like when those people say, "Oh, it's still Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday because it's past midnight." It's like, "Oh, but I haven't gone to sleep yet." That. So anyway, yeah. All right. So more stuff to help you figure out what to have for dinner. Go get some pasta. Go get some sauce because January 4th is National Spaghetti Day. It's also National Trivia Day. Probably a good day, oh kitty, to go find one of those, after you eat your spaghetti, go to one of those trivia nights. I know there's plenty near me. I don't know if there's one every day of the week, but I can think of at least 3 off the top of my head. Go look it up. Who got the internet? Go find a trivia night. All right, the 5th is National Bird Day. Let me look that up. Bird Day is always May 4th. What? What? Whoa, why does it say the January? Alright, what happened here? National Bird Day, January 5th. I click it, and it says Bird Day is always celebrated May 4th. National Bird Day is celebrated January. Oh, Bird Day is always May 4th. National Bird Day is celebrated January 5th. International Migratory Bird Day observed on the second Saturday in May. Okay. So anyway, what the heck is people love birds? Yeah. Bird watching is a favorite, blah 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 blah. Put some bird in a bird feeder. It's winter, at least in the northern hemisphere. The birds could use some food, at least the ones that don't fly south for the winter. And if you're living in the southern hemisphere, put some bird in the bird food. Put some bird food in the bird feeder. Because birds in the summertime want food. Hummingbird feeder. There you go. All right, we got 2 more days. It's Bean Day. First, it's Cuddle Up Day too. So if you have something to cuddle up to, you lucky bastard. But anyway, there's 2 food-related holidays this day. There's Bean Day. Every once in a while, you come across a special day that just doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason. Bean Day appears to be one of those days. Bean Day is a day of unknown origin, unknown cause. This day gets plenty of recognition from e-card companies and calendar-oriented sites. Really, we suggest that you celebrate this day by eating beans. Thank you. That's what I was going to say. But it's also the National Bird Day, January 5th, the last day of Christmas. But there's one more Christmas celebration with the Feast of the Epiphany, i.e., Three Kings Day. Now, I've always been curious about that. So, Casper, Melchior, and Balthasar were the 3 kings known as the 3 wise men who saw the star over Bethlehem when Christ was born. They followed to find the Christ child. On January 6th, they brought the Christ child, frankincense, gold, frankincense, myrrh. Wow, they have very little about that. But what are you supposed to eat on the Feast of the Epiphany? Let's look that up. What to eat on the Feast of the Epiphany. I think I spelled that right. In the north, traditional food for Epiphany. I wonder if beans is one of them. That's weird because this one website is calling it the 12th night of Christmas. Let's see, Christmas 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31. That's 7. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Maybe they don't count New Year's Eve. You're kind of busy celebrating something else, aren't you? So anyway, let's see what you're supposed to eat. Oh, it's also said spaghetti. It kind of depends on what you want to do. It looks like. Let's go to the top here. Let's bring back the glorious food traditions of the 12th night, largely lots of cake. I like it already. Yeah, pastries, punch, cake, and kutia. I don't know what kutia is. With all the traditions, who needs turkey curry? Is that a turkey leftover joke? 12th night is a perfect excuse to have one last feast like a king. It's kind of like, it's not really the 12th night, but it's kind of like you're celebrating Christmas is over. Or you're eating like a king to eat away your sorrows that Christmas is over. You may be back at work, but don't start that detox just yet, because Christmas doesn't finish until the 12th night is done. Anyway, no, not the Shakespeare play of the same name, but the festivities marking Epiphany, the arrival of the three kings to Jesus. These days, not many Brits know much about the 12th night, blah, 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 blah. The wassail bowl. Here we come, a wassailing, something like that. Bowl used to get filled with mulled ale or cider, and each house would be asked to add to the bowl. So wassailing is like, put some alcohol in this bowl. I lost my place. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of the wassailing songs finish with a request for a penny, a cup of cider, and a piece of cake. Blah, 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 blah. 12th night traditionally a rich fruit cake with a bean or charm baked in it. That's probably where Bean Day comes from. The trinket symbolized luck or prosperity. Forever found it. Keen to make sure the actor, blah, 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 12 nights of days, blah, 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 blah. And in Spanish today, we'll celebrate the day they call Reyes with cake. It was the day you waited for all year because it's when you got presents, says Spanish our chef and restaurateur, Jose Pizarro. And before we called blah, 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 blah. We normally start with tapas, then eat a dinner of slow roast lamb, and finish with roscon de reyes cake. So there you go, roast lamb if you're into Spanish. The French celebrate with cake too. King cake is often eaten all month long, explains the guy, blah, blah, blah. There are variations of cake depending on where you are in France. In the north, the cake is called galette, pastry filled with frangipane, fruit, or chocolate. And in the south, the way I know it is gâteau des royers, a decadent brioche with candied fruit. Like the old-fashioned British cakes, each cake, be it galette or gâteau, contains a hidden charm baked into the cake. For the East, festivities stretch along blah 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 blah. What is supposed to be sacred? The blah 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 blah. I'm just trying to see what we're supposed to eat. People make another meal of kutya, which is wheat berry and dried fruit soup, varenki, dumplings, and borscht. I don't know what that stuff is. During the Polish People's Republic celebration, the Three Kings was non-existent holidays. Blah 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 blah. We draki, which means generosity pastries. They are seasonal croissants made either sweet or savory by the filling. The most common being sauerkraut and mushroom. More stuff I don't like. As with the British tradition, wassailing, the blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Pastries, punch, cake, and kutya. With all these traditions, who needs turkey curry? Blah blah blah. Is there any more? So yeah, looks like on Epiphany, either do like roast lamb or do one of these, or like make croissant turnovers. Really, crescent turnovers. Fill it with whatever you want. So you can make the whole meal. You could do hors d'oeuvre croissants, put a little pig, make them pigs in a blanket, then do like something heartier for the dinner. Then you do a croissant dessert, and you can put a bean in someone's for luck. Or you can do those other ones. Like some of these just sound like Twinkies. It's cake filled with chocolate. Get the chocolate filled Twinkies. So anyway, kind of rambling on. I know, Kitty. I know I rambled on. This show was supposed to end 4 minutes ago. But it's a new year. I'm so excited. Okay, we'll end it in 6 minutes. I swear. I gotta get back to the holiday page. And then last day is Old Rock Day. A great day to listen to classic rock. But that's probably not what it means. Old Rock Day is an opportunity to enjoy and appreciate old rocks and fossils. Nerd. Anyway, just kidding. Perhaps you can start a rock collection. You can go out on a field trip in search of old fossils, the rock kind. Or if you choose, you can just play with old rocks. There are a lot of fun-filled yet ill-defined, wild, and wacky holidays. This is one of them. There's little information available at the day it truly meant to mean. So the interpretation of the means of celebration is left up to you. In definition, fossils are old rocks. Jewelry stones are old rocks. And coal is an old rock, too. You can celebrate any or all of these old rocks today. So let me give you some ideas. Listen to classic rock. That's old rock. That's just, you got Pandora to go like me. Classic rock. This also gave me some ideas. Jewelry stones are old rocks. Get your girl some jewelry. Sorry. I just screwed you if you have a girlfriend. That's for getting to enjoy cuddle day. Dang it. Over here alone with these cats. I love you, kitty. I love you. I'm sorry. Jeez. And coal is an old rock. Like charcoal? You could barbecue that day. Or I was just at Sheets and they had that coal candy in the discount bin. Good day, buy some of that and give it to your kids. It's Old Rock Day. And that's kind of like how the holiday show will be on this channel. And now you know how to start your new year, holiday-wise. Another thing, another show. Well, no, not show. Well, there is another show. It'll be on Back to Brag Sports. is the wrestling show, which used to be called Wrestling Generations. Now it might be called something else because it was aligned with Wrestling Generations, and Wrestling Generations kind of just quit. The owner just like, I'm done. And left the guy who's actually the head admin of that, was working with our channel, Back to Brag, and he he was kind of left high and dry. So he's now the head of the wrestling observing on this station, and pull up his list. And what he's gonna do is a weekly what to watch in wrestling. Let me pull that up. And while I pull that up, you can listen to another song. Excuse me. I'm gonna pull up that for you guys real quick.
Don't you ever wonder where you come from? Don't you ever wonder where? Don't you ever wonder? Can't you ever come to me? Every single day, I see you and I. Every single day, I see you and I. Don't you ever wonder where you come from? Don't you ever wonder where? Don't you ever wonder what everybody thinks? Does it make it hard to reach? Every single day, I see you and I. Every single day, I see you and I. Don't you ever wonder where you come from? Don't you ever wonder where? Don't you ever wonder who happened for you? Do you have a clue? Every single day. Every single day, every single day, every single
So anyway, every week, now on the Facebook page is WB vs. World. And you're gonna come up with a full regular name, final regular name for the page. And it'll be a website and a show on Back to Back Sports about us. Anyway, every week I'm going to tell you 5 to 7 wrestling shows to watch, because if you're like the Sea Dog, he would spend every waking minute watching wrestling, and he can't do that. No one should be doing that. Watching nothing but anything all the time. So he gives you 5 to 7 shows to watch all week. And here's what he has for you. I scrolled way past it. So anyway, first one is tonight's Raw, because it's the last Raw of the new year. Second is SmackDown, because it's the first WWE of the new year. And then the 205 Live, because technically that's the first WWE of the new year, because that's recorded before SmackDown. Though, from what I'm hearing, is those were pre-recorded, so it's kind of like, but he has it on the list, so that's 3. Then it's, sorry, I'm blanking. Try to remember it by head. 3. No. What is this? Sorry. Then it's Impact, because it's a go-home show before their pay-per-view, Homecoming. And after that, this is their number 1 of the week. So if you're only going to watch one thing, this is what they're saying to watch, is New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom 13. That's Friday morning. Yeah. And after that is the next day, New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Year Dash. That's like the day after Mania for wrestling fans, or WWE fans, to put it in context. This actually has 8. 5th on January 5th as well, at night, as opposed to morning with New Year's Dash. It's NWA's pop-up event, and that'll have the NWA title, Nick Aldis and James Storm. And then final show of the week is TNA's, or Impact Wrestling's Homecoming. So that's what that is. So anyway, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't have more time, because it's going to be something we want to loop. So we wanted to keep it under an hour. Actually, we were going to have an hour and a half. I'm not sure how we were going to loop that. Well, things work out. But I think we wanted more stuff leading up to the new year. And then, we wanted to go over some of the news of the year, other than just, so much of the news is Trump. If you want to follow a good news source in the future, Back to Bragg News. All right, folks, we gotta go in 20 seconds. If you liked what you see, if you didn't subscribe to all the Back to Bragg stuff, like this video, or don't like it, down thumb it. Leave comments, all that other stuff. 7 seconds left. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. God bless.